You know, this kind of frustrates the living crap out of me. It's not that I think Mekhi Becton is a really great player. It's not that I'm sitting here saying Mekhi Becton is the best player ever and I think we should get him because he would elevate our team, right? But we're not really in a place, I feel like, right now where we are the team that can choose, like, oh, this guy or this guy, because we're not going after anybody. We're kind of like a beggar can't be a chooser type mentality. We're in a situation where we need anybody who can play at a high level to potentially come to our team and protect Joe Burrow. And Mekhi Becton, well, he would not be my first choice in all honesty. I at least would like to keep the possibility open, you know, because he is not signed yet. He is still a free agent. So I would like to keep the window open, keep the opportunity open to potentially go and get him. And that applies to any offensive lineman at this point. Again, like, we need to fix this offensive line. I feel like we say this every single offseason, and it's the same old every single time. We say it, we preach it, and nothing happens with it. But again, it's not just this guy. It's not just Mekhi Becton. It's also, we're potentially trying to go after Tevin Jenkins, right? He's another guy we're bidding right now with the Seahawks and the Giants. Brandon Sheriff, that's another guy I would like to continue, opening the door for. At this time, any of these free agents, Will Hernandez, he's another guy, I would like to keep the door open just in case they want to go ahead and come to our team. And again, obviously everything's for the right price. I'm not sitting here and saying we're going to go out there and pay crazy money for Mekhi Becton or any of these guys, but even if it's a smaller contract, but it's more team friendly, like, we just need to keep that open. No one's a no until we can't work out a contract with them. But at this moment in time, everyone's a yes. We got to figure something out because we cannot go into this next season without a solid offensive line. We can't. And we have 42 days till the NFL draft. And I know, yes, we're probably going to take offensive linemen in the draft. Hopefully we do. We have 6 draft picks. I want at least one offensive lineman for those 6 draft picks. I'm okay with the rest being defense. But because of free agency and how it's went, where we really didn't go after any free agent offensive linemen, at this moment in time, I want to see us potentially go after, one in the draft. Because we need to freaking protect this line, man. Or else we're going to go into next year with Cordell Volson at left guard. Right guard's going to be, I guess, Cody Ford. Right tackle, Mims. Orlando Brown left tackle. Center is Teddy K. And our only backups, that's depth purposes for our line, is 2 things. Jackson Kirkland and Matt Lee. That's our backup lineman. So, and listen, at the end of the day, I said this on Twitter and I'll say it again. I have faith in Scott Peters. I really do. And if you follow this channel for any length of time, you know how truly badly Frank Pollock truly was. I don't think Frank Pollock was good. I think he was an awful coach. I think he didn't know what the hell he's doing, and we brought him back twice. I think Scott Peters is going to be a lot better. And I have faith that he has said himself, he thinks he can fix Cordell Volson. And Cordell Volson, to his credit, has shown flashes of being a really good, a really decent, a serviceable player. Okay? And if Scott Peters can fix that, because as Scott says, he has all the intangibles, I'm all for Cordell Volson becoming a pretty decent option. But I don't want him to be the only option. I don't want Cody Ford to be the only option. I'd rather have real, true, go sign 2 starting guards, left and right guard, and then have these guys as backups. And if Scott Peters can make a masterpiece out of these guys, awesome. That's called depth. That's called when we're in the playoffs and we're in the championship, we don't have to worry about Hakeem getting beat and getting to Joe Burrow and causing us to punt the ball back to Patrick Mahomes, and he goes right down the field and kicks a field goal. We can go down the field and score a touchdown and win that AFC Championship game next time. Because Hakeem doesn't get destroyed because we have no backup, and Hakeem was the backup. That's what we need to do. That purpose is awesome. You need many, many options. If Scott, I believe, again, I am wholeheartedly trusting Scott Peters will get this job done. But we need to give even Scott Peters options. Because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you need to have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. I'm tired and frustrated with just having a plan A, and that's it. It's like we go into a year, we go into a season, that this is plan A. Well, what's plan B? We don't got one. Plan A. What if plan A fails? We hope it doesn't. You can't do that. You can't run it like that. You have to have a plan B, a plan C. It's frustrating. So, while yes, I understand Mekhi Becton here, probably not the greatest option out there. Probably not. You know, he looked really good with the Eagles. He had a lot of injury concerns in his past with the Jets, right? But looked pretty good with the Eagles. But for the correct price tag, if he's willing to negotiate, we have to be willing to listen. No excuse. No excuse at all.